Hello everyone, Larry Satchwell in the kitchen today. Uh, this is a tribute to my mother-in-law, Ida Johnson. Uh, she made the best strawberry shortcake I've ever had. And it's not a biscuit and it's not a cake, it's somewhere in between. So if you have never had this cake type with strawberries, I suggest you try it. We've been collecting strawberries like this about every other day. And actually, I'm going to make this cake today for my daughter. We're going to go see Libby's soccer game in a little while, and I've already had a pan full of this shortbread this season, and I'm going to make this one for Dana, and we're going to take her the strawberries too. My children gave this to my wife several Christmases ago. It's Ida's shortcake recipe, and I'm going to share it with you today. It's pretty simple. She calls for 3 tablespoons of shortening, and my wife Karen assured me that this is her grandmother's recipe, so it was probably lard, but I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm not sure there's much difference. 3/4 cup of sugar, 1 egg. Cream together the shortening and the sugar and 1 egg. Oh, what a mess. I'm not a good cook. Let me slow it down here. My wife does this with a spoon. I don't know how. Well, since you added the egg to this, it's going to be a pretty loose mixture. It doesn't look exactly like it would if you were making cookies or something. So I need to add the dry ingredients, 2 cups of flour, and I know if you're a purist, this looks like I dumped in the flour, but actually in our big flour bin, we have a 1 cup measuring cup, and I flattened it out and then added it to this. So 2 cups of flour, and I'll put the recipe down below. 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Make sure your baking powder is fresh. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So I think I've got this right. I'm going to put this together. And then I'm going to add the milk here as I go. One cup of milk. I need to get this off the side of the bowl. That's probably why Karen does this with a spoon. But if you've watched any of my woodworking videos, you know I'm all about power tools. So it's time to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I have a 9x9 cake pan. I'm going to put some spray in here. Now we're going to bake it at a 350-degree oven for 25 to 30 minutes. And my wife cautioned me, it just should be a very, very light brown on top. It also says if you want to use a 13x9 cake pan to double the ingredients. So I'm going to smooth this out here to the corners. And right now, it doesn't look like much, or it doesn't look like it's going to fill the pan, but it does. With those 4 teaspoons of baking powder, it really does rise. So here we go, popping it in the oven. And I'll set my timer for 25 minutes. I think that's right. Well, that looks slightly brown to me. Here it is. Ida's shortcake. I think you should give it a try. I think I did okay with it. Maybe got it a little overdone. But I'm sure Dana's going to be surprised because she wasn't expecting this. And Libby, good luck with your game. And Dana, I want some pictures. Thanks for watching.